All right, students. In this video, we'll continue practicing our fraction problems. Number one, we're changing a mixed number into an improper fraction. Well, the first thing I remember is that the denominator does not change. If the denominator here is 7, the denominator in my answer is 7. To get the numerator, it's 5 times 7 plus 2. 5 times 7 is 35, plus 2 is 37. There's the way I want your work on your paper. Write the problem down, put the answer next to it. For number 2, keep that denominator, it's 3. Get the numerator by going 30 times 3 plus 2. 30 times 3 is 90, plus 2 is 92. If you can do these in your head, great. Write the problem down, put the answer next to it, and show no work at all. Number 3 is an improper fraction because the top number is larger than the bottom number. Our job to change the improper fraction into a mixed number. Rule number 1, the denominator never changes. In order to get the whole number part, how many times does 4 go into 11? 4 fits into 11 twice. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 from 11 is 3. The remainder is 3. What did we do? We copied the 4. 4 goes into 11 2 times with 3 left over. Got it. Same process on number 4. Copy the denominator. How many times does 10 go into 43? It goes in 4 times. 4 times 10 is 40. 40 from 43 is a remainder of 3. Again, if you can do these while showing no work, great. Write the problem down, put the answer next to it. In number 5, our job is to multiply. We're going to multiply the numerators, we're going to multiply the denominators, and reduce. But we're allowed to reduce first, and that's important because if we tried to multiply the denominators together, 8 times 9 is 72 times 25, oh my, that gets very large. We can keep our numbers more manageable by reducing first. Try to reduce any top with any bottom, like the 3 and the 9. Those are both divisible by 3. Divide by 3, divide by 3. I can also reduce the 5 and the 25. They're both divisible by 5. Divide by 5, divide by 5. 8 and 12, those reduce nicely. They're both divisible by 4. Divide by 4, divide by 4. That's pretty good. But if we're really slick, we'll notice, again, any top with any bottom, these 3's can reduce. I can divide by 3 and divide by 3. Divide by 3 and divide by 3. Now multiply the numerators. 1 times 1 times 1. And the denominators. 2 times 1 is 2 times 5 is 10. Got it. On number 6, when we divide, here's the process. Copy the first fraction. Change division to multiplication, as long as you take the reciprocal of the second fraction. Take 7 over 10 and flip it. Now it's a multiplication problem, so try to reduce any top with any bottom. I'm looking at the 10 and the 25. They're both divisible by 5. Divide by 5, divide by 5. Now multiply the numerators, 6 times 2, and multiply the denominators, 5 times 7. Great. Now these problems are just an extension of our multiplication problems. Don't look at this as a mixed number. This doesn't say 16 and 5/8. It says 16 times 5/8. Let's work these problems two ways. The first time we work them, we'll work them just like multiplication problems. The second time we work them, I'll show you a shortcut you can do in your head. For number 7, well, when we multiply, it would be nice if this looked like a fraction. Let's put it over 1 so it looks like a fraction. Now before I multiply, I like to reduce. I'm looking tops and bottoms. These are both divisible by 8. I'll divide by 8 and divide by 8. Now multiply the numerators. 2 times 5, that's 10. And the denominators. 1 times 1, which is 1. But when your denominator is 1, you don't even have to write it. Your answer is 10 over 1, which is just 10. Let's try number 8. I'm multiplying a whole number times a fraction. Let's make the whole number look like a fraction. Now try to reduce before you multiply. I'm noticing the 5 and the 20 are both divisible by 5. We'll divide by 5 and divide by 5. Now multiply 4 times 3, that's 12. 1 times 1 is 1. We don't bother writing the 1 to the denominator. Let's see if number 9 works just the same. Make the 12 look like a fraction. Reduce the 4 and the 12. Divide by 4. Divide by 4. Multiply the numerators. 3 times 1 is 3. Multiply the denominators. 1 times 1 is 1. We don't bother writing the 1 in the bottom. Got it. Now, could we do these in our head? Yes. Here's the steps. Remember, we divided by 8, multiplied by 5. How many times does 8 go into 16? 2. 2 times 5, that's 10. If you can do these in your head, feel free. Let's try it again. What did we do? How many times does 8 go into 16? Twice. 2 times 5, that's 10. How many times does 5 go into 20? 4 times. 4 times 3, that's 12. Same answer as we got here. Nice. Let's try the shortcut one more time. How many times does 5 go into 20? 4 times. 4 times 3 is 12. Oh my, I wrote this problem down wrong. Hey, look, just like magic, it's fixed. All right, here's the shortcut. How many times does 5 go into 20? 4. 4 times 3 is 12. How many times does 4 go into 12? 3. 3 times 1 is 3. I'll leave it up to you on homework. You can do these the old-fashioned way or do these by the shortcut. That's up to you. Well, I sure have enjoyed working with you this week. Go work some good homework problems, and I'll see you another day.